Hello everyone, I'm your hostess with the mostest 8-second gaming. In today's video, we are going to be talking about how you can start to get into endgame progression in Diablo 4. This game is jam-packed with things to do, and some people are feeling a little bit overwhelmed, but don't worry, I'm here to help you guys. Now to start off with, we do have to talk about World Tier 3, so that's going to be topic number 1. And after you finish the campaign, you do unlock the ability to do your first capstone dungeon. This will make it so that you are able to move into World Tier 3. This is technically what's known as Nightmare. In order to do this though, you are going to have to be at level 50, so if you finish the campaign and you're like me and you were like level 46, just spend some time doing other side quests or other world events to get that last little level up to get to level 50. Now this does have multiple benefits to you because not only are you going to be leveling up to get yourself stronger, you're also going to be killing a bunch of mobs to get yourself more gear to make you stronger. You are potentially going to be getting more obols to do some more gambling to get yourself stronger, and you're also getting renown. Renown is extremely important, but we will be talking about that in a little bit in its own topic. But it is so important to get to World Tier 3 as soon as you possibly can, because it opens up the opportunity for you to get Sacred Gear. Then eventually, when you can do World Tier 4, that allows you to get Ancestral Gear, and that gives you such a power boost, it's not even funny. Now moving from Tier 3 to 4 as soon as possible is ideal, but do make sure that your power is strong enough to do so. If you move into World Tier 4 and you're not able to kill anything, it's not going to be useful because you're not actually going to be able to get any of the drops that give you the better stuff. You're going to be slowing down a lot, your XP is going to take a hit. It's just one thing after another that does not make it worth it. So if you feel like you're strong enough, maybe then try it out, but until then, just continue to farm World Tier 3 to just get some better gear, get a few more levels, get a few more Paragon points, and then go after that. But before we move into our next topic, I just want to say one thing quickly. If you guys are going to be no-lifing Diablo like us, then you are going to definitely want to smash that like and subscribe button. We're going to be dropping so much highly educational content on you, it's not even funny, and you don't want to miss it. But yeah, with that out of the way, let's move into topic number 2, and this is going to be renown farming. Now, throughout the different areas of the map, you will be able to gain renown from doing quests, exploring the areas, clearing dungeons, and just literally everything in the game you will be getting renown from. Now, some people don't even understand how important renown is, but trust me guys, it is very important, because the higher level of renown you have in specific areas, the more benefits you do gain from that. Now, these benefits can be something small, like you get more max obol space. Obels are cool, but it's a small detail. But they also give you massively increased benefits like more skill points and more Paragon points. Those can massively increase your build and give you more power because Paragon points are pretty cool. You can do a lot of stuff with them. So the more renown you are able to do for certain places, the better. Now you can potentially line these up with Nightmare dungeons to get more renown that way, or if you're super lucky, you might be able to line these up with Tree of Whisper events to help you along the way. Because with the Tree of Whisper stuff, you're going to be getting a lot of gear through that, but you're also going to be getting renown, so it's kind of like a double whammy where you're just absolutely blasting through power levels. But if you did miss a bunch of side quests while going through the main campaign, just simply doing those side quests will net you a bunch of renown. It'll also get you a bunch of different extra stuff and some more gold, so it's just a very good thing to do. Now, on top of all the other stuff that I did mention, renown stuff will also unlock you extra potion slots, and potions are always welcome, especially when doing content that gets way harder. When in doubt, pop a potion. If you have like 10 potion slots, that's awesome. But now let's move into topic number 3, and this is going to be Helltide events. Now, Helltides are natural events that will happen around the world periodically. These events do just spawn a bunch of different mobs, and when there's a bunch of mobs being spawned in one place, it's not hard to tell that that's going to be very beneficial for you. You can get gear, you can get gold, you can get gems, you can get more random stuff to help you along the way. And when you're killing a bunch of mobs that drop gear, these can drop sacred gear, they can drop legendaries, and the legendaries can have really strong aspects for you. And even if the aspects are not strong and the gears roll poorly, scrapping legendaries is also still important because you do need the crafted materials that scrapping legendaries gives you along the way in endgame. So no matter what you're doing with said gear, you're still getting benefits from it no matter what. And just to sprinkle on top, they also do give you renown, and like we just mentioned, renown do be important. But right now, gear is going to be your best friend. Renown is cool to get off on the side, but gear is your #1 priority. You want to get as powerful as you can as quickly as you can because you want to start moving into the higher tier worlds, and you also want to do the other content that might require a little bit of oomph. And that extra content is topic number 4, Nightmare Dungeons. Now I have mentioned dungeons slightly, but I do want to cover them a little bit more here, because Nightmare Dungeons are very important and can lead to you getting a huge boost in your power. Now for Nightmare Dungeons, you'll want them to be 3 levels higher than your character to be more efficient in XP farming. While I did say the gear's your best friend, XP is still its little like sidekick that tags around, because you do want to gain more levels. More levels means more Paragon points, more Paragon points means more power. But do be careful when picking out these dungeons, because the monsters in these dungeons are 54 levels higher than the sigil that you are using. So for example, if the sigil that you use is level 21, the monsters will be level 75. If you push too far, too fast, you cannot keep up with the power scaling and you're going to become slower. And if you become slower, it's going to be worse for your XP per hour because you're not killing as many monsters. Yeah, they might be dropping a little bit more stuff and they might be giving you more experience, but if you're not fast with it, you'd probably just be outpacing doing a normal dungeon. Make sure that you are still able to clear any content that you are doing at an efficient pace and be keeping up with gear. Monsters slain per hour is all you really care about right now, so if you're not killing them efficiently, drop the power down a little bit, wait until you have some better gear, and then go from there. But if you just want to farm gear, you don't care about anything else, let's talk about topic number 5, and that is dungeon farming. Even regular old dungeons can be a great place to farm some loot. If you're just looking to get some solid loot, these are going to be the best option for you because they're a set layout, and once you learn that layout and learn where all the mobs are going to be spawning, you could just blast through these. And all you want to do is go in, kill the elite mobs, and then reset the dungeon. It's very straightforward, it's very plain vanilla. You can throw up some Netflix on your other monitor and just blast and have a great time doing so and get yourself some really strong gear. Now there is one that I like to run, and it's the one that I'm going to be recommending to you guys because of how easy it is to clear and get to, and layouts are really good. But this one is east of Kiovashad in the town of Malnock. Now when you first get there, you are going to have to beat a small mini boss event to unlock the stronghold. But it's not that hard, you're killing a bunch of monsters, it's giving you renown, it doesn't really matter. But once you do have access to the town, you can go to the dungeon towards the top of the town called Anissa's Claim. This dungeon has a very easy layout. It's basically just a rectangle. It's all you have to do, it's all you have to run, and there are marked elite mobs that drop some really stacked gear. So just run around that rectangle, kill the marked mobs, and that's it. Now in the run that I did to get some footage for this run, I actually ended up dropping a legendary pair of gloves and 4 other random sacred rares. So you can see how that loot will start to stack up if you're doing this time after time after time. And even if you're not getting legendaries or sacreds, you're still going to be dropping some rares to scrap, you're still going to be getting gold, you're still going to be getting XP, you're still going to be getting benefits from it. So even though you're not dropping sacred gear, don't get discouraged, you're still getting benefits. Now once you do finish killing the elites, do not waste time finishing the dungeon. It is not worth it. It's just a time sink that you do not want to do. It's less efficient. So just use the leave dungeon emote, and then once outside, leave the game. Now do keep in mind, this is very important. When it gives you that second pop-up with the countdown to leave game, let that time out naturally. Do not click it. If you do, it will put you back in Kiovashad and you will have to re-enter the dungeon again, running the entire distance. However, if you let this time out naturally, when you log back in, you will be right in front of the dungeon, it will be reset, and you can just go back in. And when your inventory is full, that stronghold does have a blacksmith there that you can scrap all your gear and just keep running. But if you guys have any endgame progression questions, leave them in the comments down below, and if you guys want to stay up to date with the latest and greatest Diablo 4 tips, tricks, and news, don't forget to smash the like and subscribe button. Thank you guys all for watching. Once again, it's ENDGAME, and I'll see you guys in the next one.